Lewandowski now skating down the left wing. Centers. Lang takes it off his skate and holds it right point. Lang looking in. Goes to the goal and through the legs. Stopped by Went. Rebound is loose in front of the net. Comes behind the goal. Tri-City will fire it around the glass and that hit the netting. So play is going to be whistled down. A little spin move out in front through the legs by the Blades. Denied by Xavier Went. Savage run into, puck is still loose, comes in front of the goal. McKinnon, jam play stop, rebound is bouncing around, ends up in behind the net. Great chance for the Americans trying to create the opening goal of the game. Centering feet to the slot, turned over, and it comes right in on the goaltender, McCallum. Great chances at both ends to get the game's first goal. 9 minutes in, up the middle to Matthews. Chip forward for Calvert, banks it ahead for Olsen. Olsen trying to step around Vanacek. He'll turn, he's met by Cruz Paveo. Those two lined up for a photo during warm-up together. A couple of Calgary guys. Here's Jordan Martin dropping the puck off at the line. Kasdan Matthews floats in near the net off a body, and they score. Just a long shot. Hit his own man, Zach Olsen, in front. It knocks down in front of him, and he slams it past the blocker of Xavier Went. 5th of the season for Olsen as the Blades open the scoring. 4:08 to go in period number 1. Bit of a strange one there. Long shot from the blue line. Looked like it hit Olsen right in the thigh and then dropped down in front of him. And he was able to hit it just past the blocker of Xavier Went. It's fired in deep by Saskatoon. David Byrne turns and looks for an option. He'll go for a skate behind his own net. Tri-City finally able to chop the puck down the ice. It won't have enough for icing, so 4 of the 5 players get off. Now it's turned over in the neutral zone. Here's Jesse McKinnon coming into the slot. He'll fire. He scores! Second of the season for Jesse McKinnon as he answers right back. This game is tied at 1. Just a turnover by the Blades in the neutral zone. McKinnon, dead tired, is able to fire a shot through the legs of the defenseman Jordan Martin. He beats the goaltender McCallum on the blocker side, and Tri-City scores 1 minute later to tie the game at 1. Here is Tyrone Sobry. His pass off his stick up in the air and lands right in between the two benches, but in play as the Americans dump it in. Paveo finds it left circle. He'll drop it off and a one-timer stop. Rebound. Americans whacking away at the top of the crease. Trying to find it in skates. Savin Verk's got a beat on it. Paveo turns and swings it wide of the goal. Clark had it. Now the Americans take it back, and here they come. Thomas Ratz over the line. Crew Martinson now on right wing. A nice move. Finds a man in the slot. Byrne fires looking for his first career goal. That was blocked in front. Savin Verk had to tag up. Charlie Ellick banks it ahead. Here's Verk over the line, finding Jake Goodell on right wing. He's got Verk going to the goal. There's the pass! Rolls it on the goaltender McCallum, who makes the save off his own man's stick and nearly into the goal. Lang, Alexander Lang that is, as the Blades work the puck ahead through center. Look out, Carter Savage stumbled. Blades just onside. Braden Klimpke down the left wing. Centers! And Xavier Wentz got it. Had a man heading to the net in Hayden Harsani, and Xavier Went able to squeeze that glove hand and make sure it didn't sneak past him. Chasing the puck down is Alexander Lang over the Saskatoon line. Lang on his backhand, swings it across the slot. Blades then lose it. A backhand chance is gloved down by Ethan McCallum. David Kirchall was able to break up the rush the other way and then had the puck on his backhand in between the circles. But I don't think he got a lot on that backhand shot, and McCallum was able to track it and make the save. Vilhooft on the goal line, tries to hook it in front. Vanacek tried to clear, held onside. Thurston a shot and a calm, cool glove save by Xavier Wentz. As Jakub Vanacek getting involved. Jackson Adam also getting into a scrum here, trying to swing over top of the linesman. He has dropped the gloves now with Gavin Clark. Adam raining down punches on Clark, who goes down in a heap. Jackson Adam firing up the crowd here at the Toyota Center. We'll see what kind of penalties come out of this. 4:37 to go in the second period. Adam is going to be sent to the locker room with 4:37 to go, as he just started swinging over top of the linesman. Clark never really got his gloves off. Sure looked like he was a willing combatant, though. And off the draw, Lang wins it. Americans, though, will find it. Now they'll take off for a 2-on-1 shorthanded rush. Savin Verk over the line. Verk right circle to Garland. He scores! Get that monkey off your back, Gavin. His first goal of the season comes shorthanded. Tri-City leads 2-1. Second shorthanded goal of the year for the Americans. The fourth the Blades have given up. What a momentum swing for Tri-City. Their first lead of the night. What a relief that must be for Gavin Garland. His first goal of the season. A short-handed marker. Verk with a great pass to Garland. And he bats it off the stick of a Saskatoon player and in. 2-1 Tri-City leads. Verk heading down the boards into the circle. Waiting on the goal line. Verk now turns back in the corner. He'll bank it to the blue line for Garland. Across, Ellick, top of the left circle. Can't shoot. Here's Verk skating downhill. He'll fire into the glove of McCallum. Had Cook standing in front, but McCallum able to see it. And he hangs on. 1:12 to go in this Tri-City power play. Blocked on the way. Americans looking to clear. Held on side, but now picked up by Savin Verk as he skates ahead on right wing. Over the Saskatoon line. Verk down the slot, fires it down low. Oh my goodness, what a save by Ethan McCallum, stretching out to his left. What a massive glove save to keep it 2-1. Diving over to his left was McCallum. Jake Goodell, the recipient of the pass, and McCallum somehow able to get his glove out and make the save. Massive save by McCallum. You can remember that one if Saskatoon is able to come back in this game. They'll show the overhead replay here. Goodell down low, and oh yeah, that was a sure goal robbery by Ethan McCallum. Blades off the face-off in their own zone. Will get the puck to center. With speed is Matthews over the Americans line. He finds Olsen on right wing. Olsen looking for a trailer, and it's off the post. They score. Big save at one end and a goal at the other. Rowan Calvert has tied this game for Saskatoon. That close to a 3-1 Tri-City lead. Right back the other way come the Blades. And it's Kasdan Matthews who got the last touch on it. A lot of traffic in front of Xavier Went. Ellick tried to chop it free. It went off the post and in. And Matthews must have got a stick on it on the way through. Rowan Calvert took the shot, but the Blades have tied the game after a massive save by Ethan McCallum at the other end of the rink. Doyle at the point will fire it down low, deflects behind the goal. Lang, Williams to the blue line, left point. Waiting is Thurston. He'll find Doyle, midpoint, fires it wide, tipped on net and stopped by Went, trying to jam it home at the side of the goal. And Went reaches out with the pad to make the save on Lang and covers up the loose puck. 7:04 now remaining in regulation. Americans with just 3 shots on goal in this period so far. The Blades, meanwhile, have 9 and the tying goal. And off the drop, Blades get it to the blue line once again. Doyle fires it down the boards to the corner. Lang centering pass, blocked on the backhand. They score! Blades just keep on pressing. Cooper Williams has given Saskatoon a 3-2 lead. The Americans just out of sorts here in this third period, trying to match the intensity that the Blades are bringing. But Saskatoon has jumped ahead now with 2 quick ones, and they lead by a score of 3-2. Martin behind his net, chops it up the far wall. Americans converging. They'll get it, trying to pass it over, but it's cleared out by Saskatoon. Vanacek over to Savin Verk on left wing. He will turn and dump it in. Americans didn't tag up, though. And now they have to hold on to it. Saskatoon's got all day to wait with the puck. Now in their own zone, Matthews tries for the empty net. He sails it high, but Saskatoon's going to beat out the icing call. Parr centers, and they score. Americans didn't tag up as they turned and dumped the puck in. That allows Saskatoon to get it, and they've got an easy empty net goal. 34.5 to go in regulation. The Blades lead 4-2.